Defense by Crooks. 3-ball St. Thomas. Short. It was by Gage, rebounded by Hare.
Regularly with the most challenging defensive assignment in the guard court, and this year she has a little bit of help. Jada Williams, a really good on-ball defender away from the basketball. Evangelia Pak.
Williams. To Crooks. Count it.
Once she's able to establish that position so low. Autumn McCall, a freshman, doing all she can, but
good luck.
Sure, a luxury if you can have a sophomore who has some game and Iowa State experience be a consistent role-playing, good defending guard that you need.
One versatile game from Alyssa Sand. Now Audi Crooks, not as versatile. That's pretty consistent.
Yeah, and you're just...
She's from Australia. Crooks, too easy.
Way too easy. Then Eastern Michigan, New Jersey Institute of Technology, so probably more winnable games, I would say, than the Iowa State Cyclones.
Yes. Off the inbound. Crooks, step back jumper, money. She's so good.
When Southern played at Iowa for a quarter, it was tied. It was a 1-point game at the end of the first period. Crooks inside to score.
Nice move there by Audi, just that strong drop step.
Beatty. 2 early fouls for Iowa State. Brown looks for Crooks. How many times are you going to say that this season, huh? Porter challenging Crooks and coming up empty. So far, it is Hairston with the only baskets for Southern as Audi Crooks puts down her 8th point of this first half.
That's right.
Shot clock down to 8, 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Rejection by Crooks.
She has 6 to lead all scorers for Sacred Heart.
She's a veteran, started all the games last year for them.
How about the fade from Crooks?
Was a thrower on the track team, and an awesome one at that.
There's a good throw to Crooks that pays off.
Correct, yeah, shot disc. But both of them threw the shot put in high school.
Crooks the touch. Up and over, foul and 1.
Too bad that the foul situation will take her out of the game, but Audi just being patient here, just taking what the defense gives her.
The Beacons get a ton of credit for how they've played in this first half. Crooks with the defender falling down. Crooks.
Valpo AD saw something in her that they couldn't pass up, and she's been spectacular for them.
Got the job in like a 4-day span. The season ended last year. 19-point difference. They get the double, which means Crooks has 1-on-1, and that usually means a bucket inside. A wild game. Crooks, defender down. Crooks has 2 more. She's got 37 for long range. Clark picked up the dribble. Crooks got her hand on it. Then she got her hand on the shot attempt as well. 30 seconds left in the first. Spin, tough shot, not there for Bailey. Led the league in rebounding a year ago, was 4th in all of Division II. Richardson got it back. No good, out of bounds. AD trying to chase Clinton from behind. A lot of running around here. Crooks got her hand on it. Beatty took it away. Well, she was open. But then, so's Brown underneath. High-low from Crooks.
Together we stay committed. Like, look, like, I love this team. We're all about each other, and it just makes us special.
Showing no fear against the number 12 Cyclones right now.
Here's Brown on the block. Too strong. Crooks' putback is there, and we'll have an and 1 opportunity. Shot clock winding down. Wilson will go to work on Beatty. Gets her pocket picked. Down on the ground, and here's Frazier. Blocked by Crooks. Get past to Polk, who will work it in. Tries to go to Crooks. Great hands, great finish for Audi Crooks.
Good pass by Polk.
And Reagan recognized the mismatch there with Skylar, but pass just a little too far over her head.
Crooks inside. Nice move in the pivot to score. She's got 12 points. Critical for Indiana, and so I want to save her for a little bit deeper into the game. The stretch run. Beatty inside to Crooks. Crooks will turn around on the baseline and into the hands of Brown. And inside to Crooks, who pumps her fist. Scores the bucket.
Indiana did great by having Beatty take that shot. They're okay giving that up, but what you don't...
Iowa State trying to put some extra distance between themselves and the Hoosiers. Crooks down low, yes, and draws the foul against Noyen. None the worse for wear. 30 points for Crooks. Back to a 5-point game.
Again, the Indiana guards so good at getting just a few steps inside that three-point line so that they are getting a closer shot that they are more comfortable shooting.
Crooks finding Brown. Williams with it. Down low to Crooks. Oh, a turnaround by Crooks and the foul. What cannot...
40-point game. She managed to score 43 in 21 minutes against Valkyrie.
They go right away to Crooks to Jackson. Audi guarded one-on-one. The fadeaway goes through for Crooks. And Haddad will pick up the personal. This time they do find Audi. And one. That's her third.
Lob it in, Crooks trying to work Hayes, and does, plus the foul. Double-figure scoring game for Crooks.
And you just see her, the way she uses her strength and size to post up. She ends up, what, a foot from the basket, gets the and one.
Stolke trying to speed her way in. That last hit, Stolke. Crooks said no. Williams all the way in, couldn't finish it. Crooks can. 29 for Audi Crooks.
Over the top, Audi fouled by El Tayeb and a chance for an and one.
We talked about in the open the records that she is setting, and it's because she is so efficient.
Williams direction just at the right time. Now they get it to Audi. And one.
She's playing with caution this time. You see how intentional she is, playing easy, getting her feet set, balanced.
Williams lobs it inside. Here's Crooks spinning. Abdurrahim double fake. What a move inside for the Nations.
Difficult on her because when she gets the ball down low, she is looking to score every time, imposing 5 or 6 point game.
Addie Brown with 4 seconds left on the shot clock into Crooks. Crooks catches, is fouled, and finishes. Perfect timing and the ace up the sleeves.
But the reaction of her teammates, especially Jada Williams, having some fun. You can see her in the background. Iowa State gets another inbounds play out of it.
Crooks, perfect step and finish.
Entry to Crooks, gets in deep and one. Reese Beatty, first game for her since November 30th, battling a foot problem. Crooks up, under, in.
Defense by Baylor has to spread out. It's one-on-one for Audi Crooks in the paint, and she's going to work. Ben got big in the last 8 games. Has elevated her three-point shooting. She's elevated her assists. She's almost at 8 assists a game in the last 8.
Soft touch on the turnaround.
Well, when your opponent goes on a run, get it to Crooks. This time create space with that fadeaway.
Originally from Ohio, happy to return and play in her home state.
Into Crooks. On the reverse and one.
She had to work a long time to get that basketball. Patience pays off.
So we've seen Audi Crooks make her signature move, the behind the rim, a reverse layup.
Kellogg just goes right at Audi. He knows that she won't be able to play her best defense, and he wants to get her into even more foul trouble.
Audi with her first three as she knocks it down.
An offensive rebounder to give yourself space.
And it looks like they were trying to get to the bench. Here's Crooks, gets the shot as it's a 1-point game. Into Crooks, and one.
Audi Crooks, not many touches in this second.
Such a presence inside.
I know the difference between Greer and Masagayo, but I'm not the only one who would mistake the two of them. Great wingspan athleticism. Here's the shot up, Crooks. Evangelia Polk, number 5 for the Cyclones, is in to open up the second. Swatted away by the Cyclones. Up runs trying to spin Jada Williams. Now she gives it outside, and that three is drained. She might recalibrate that after the result that time. Walker's got it up top. Masagayo makes a good catch and finds a cutting Dutas, who tries to go through Audi Crooks, and Crooks denies it. Intercepted it, one hand, got it done. Lob up top, down to the floor goes Crooks. She's fouled and she'll hit the bucket. Audi was 1 for 3 from the floor. You said it, she shoots over 65%.
Here's another look at it. Just a nice drive, right? That was a really good dish into Audi. Just let her pop it up. Had 2 points. What an outstanding second half for Walker.
Yeah, across the board. Crooks is going to get 17 points now. That's going to be 1 less than her.
Top 15 scoring offense in the country for Iowa State, led by the nation's leading scorer, Crooks, who gets second life on this opening trip. And the game, Oklahoma State 5 in a row since.
And what makes her such a threat? You mentioned that Kansas game for Oklahoma State. In the first half, they shot really well from 3. Then in the second half, they started to get the ball inside. And hey, if you're Audi Crooks, like, how do you stop that if you're Oklahoma State with Audi Crooks? And Audi Crooks, you take a look at this here. She's averaging 7 rebounds per game, but notice how she is.
A high-volume three-point shooting team with 10 makes per game, 4th in the country. Crooks, deep touch this time. Leaves no doubt.
She has the ability to just...
that. Some of her players are saying, take a look.
Notice here how Iowa State has multiple players moving off the ball, setting a low ball screen.
I don't think a lot of coaches in the league have an answer. A lot of coaches in the country.
Hey, I wouldn't. That's why I'm over here, not coaching.
Yeah, how do you stop that? You can't.
It's like I was saying earlier.
One of the best offensive rebounding teams in the Big 12 in Oklahoma State. And Crooks, tough one, swirls down.
Williams comes right back to Crooks, avoids the double team. The fade, good by Audi.
Fenley let us know that specifically, the combinations take up about 99% of his waking moments.
And how about Polk gets her first basket of the night and an and one. Well, it's all part of those lineups, and Polk inserted tonight and has made the most of it.
Oh, she's been a huge...
Iowa State with 10 makes from three-point range. Here's Crooks, as that has really opened things up for Audi.
From Malone and Bristow down on the block, it was actually a really difficult angle to throw that pass. As you see, bodies flying on the floor. I'm loving the hustle plays. Audi Crooks one-on-one in the paint to that left shoulder, and the and one. As you take a look at that left hook, that's what Krista Gerlich is complaining about. When Audi Crooks...
Tech has hit their last 4 shots to cut the lead down to 3. The lead was 9. Crooks, no.
And Audi Crooks is certainly counted, but you see Sanogo doing just enough to make her uncomfortable, gets her own rebound.
Uses that left arm to try to get room on Sanogo. Tough fall away. That is a pretty shot by Audi Crooks.
Audi Crooks turns around.
She has scored in a Big 12 game. Here's Audi Crooks again.
Well, and it's so good sometimes as a post.
Coach is saying when she slows down and gets her feet set, can't stop her. Sanogo with a rejection. Her second. Crooks, count the basket and a foul.
That is so tough. And I mean, I understand Texas Tech, great job. But Crooks was so good with 3 people around her, getting her shot back not once, but twice, and continuing to just stick with it and finishing around the paint.